But now that I've talked about the attacks of the right, I would be remiss to skip past the role that Democrats play in oppressing the transgender people. Transgender people, like other marginalized people, are merely pawns in the electoral games that Republicans and Democrats play. Republicans use bigotry to fearmonger and incentivize their voters. Democrats, though some may do more shallow apologia for optics, largely avoid anything that their conservative colleagues would consider too radical. This was seen firsthand when Democrats stalled and even worked against the legalization of same-sex marriage. Democrats will unfurl their rainbow flags only when the masses demand it. When Republicans inevitably block to roll back these social victories, the Democrats go to brunch. But sometimes they will take a more active role in oppression, like when Biden signed the National Defense Authorization Act, which included provisions to deny gender-affirming care to children on military health care programs. Many Democrats voted to approve the bill, and the Democrat-controlled Senate actively opposed removing this provision. They simply wanted to leave it in. Biden also removed Title IX protections from transgender student athletes. Trump may have very well escalated the assault on transgender people, but he was merely following the lead of his predecessor. Even Kamala couldn't voice full support for transgender people. When she was asked if she believed transgender people should have access to gender-affirming care, she said that she would follow the law. To remind everyone, Kamala's interview was about her running for president, a position where she would ideally be able to influence the law and secure trans rights. But her answer is what? To follow the current rhetoric of disarming trans people of their rights and their identities? Of course, when Kamala's most lethal army and shut up, I'm speaking, let me do a genocide rhetoric lost Democrats the election, it took less than a moment for Democrats to line up in droves to blame the woke trans people for their miserable performance. But it goes much deeper, as even transgender Democrats have also proven themselves weak and unwilling to actually fight for trans rights. Last November, Congress introduced a rule that would ban trans people from using the bathroom that's most comfortable for them. This was a direct attack on Delaware Representative Sarah McBride, who was the first transgender woman to be a member of Congress. But Sarah did what Democrats do best. Many should already be aware of their famous slogan, when they go low, we go high, which really means we care too much about optics to do anything. To show her courage and restraint, she complied with these bigoted laws, claiming that she would be the bigger person. Good grief, Sarah.